What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got the play that ruined baseball. Let's check this out.
2015 NLDS. There's been tension between these two teams all year, and down by 1 in the 7th, the Dodgers need a run to keep their season alive. Howie Kendrick hits a slow grounder to second, and all hell breaks loose. ESPN called it dirty and malicious. The New York Post called it 100% dirty. Matt Harvey called it a tackle. Even old school players like Chipper Jones and Pedro Martinez both chimed in, calling the play dirty, which is saying a lot because they played in an era when this.
Damn! Oh shit! Nigga, y'all playing the wrong sport. Y'all motherfuckers want to be playing rugby, huh? My gosh.
As violent as these plays, but it did result in a career being ended, an extended beef that went on for years, and eventually down the road, this play caused one of the most notorious ejections of all time.
Then you talk to me about that. Okay. You gotta give us a shot. You know what? You gotta give us a shot. Okay, listen to me. Let me hear what I'm saying.
Uncle timing, huh?
In one play, Chase Utley changed baseball, the way it's played, the rules surrounding the game, but did Chase Utley really ruin baseball, or did people just really hate Chase Utley? Nearly a decade before, in 2006, Sports Illustrated called him the dirtiest player in baseball. He ended Jesus Flores' season.
Damn, so he's the Vontaze Burfict of the MLB.
He took out Ryan Theriot in a playoff game, and that year he was picked as the second dirtiest player in the game, according to Bleacher Report. However, throughout baseball history, this was just how the game was played.
Oh shit! Nigga almost tore his ACL.
Laughed at. One manager, Patsy Tebow, would even force his players to sharpen their own cleats so they could cleat their opponents and cut them while sliding.
Oh hell no! I'd be damn somebody did that shit to me. I'm crashing the fuck out, bro. I'm crashing the fuck out.
When a ground ball
I'm going right back to home plate to get my back, and I'm coming out swinging. Real shit.
Ain't
no fucking way.
Or go in hard and destroy
whoever is
fielding the ball at second base. Either way, you're out. But if you wreck the fielder, he can't throw the ball to first. The guy at first is safe, and you saved your team an out. And before 1977, there was essentially no rule against this. Players would come in full.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, go back to that.
1977, there was essentially no rule.
This is crazy, cause this nigga could have been safe. This motherfucker tried to take him out on purpose. You not slick, nigga. We saw that shit.
Not even slide, literally pull off tackles just to take out the fielder.
This how motherfuckers be playing in baseball?
Hal McRae did that, barreling into Dick Green.
Oh shit! Hit that nigga with a spear.
Didn't even seem to care.
I think he Roman Reigns.
Accepted until the 1977 ALCS, when Hal McRae did it again. He destroyed Randolph so badly, he not only was not able to complete the double play, he wasn't even able to get up in time and throw the runner out at home who scored from second base. The Yankees were irate. This had been a contentious rivalry, and the Yankees felt this went too far. Manager Billy Martin said, quote, "That's not a slide, that's a clip," saying that if he was playing, he would have punched Hal McRae in the face.
Nah, real shit though.
McRae himself, that if
I don't see why a lot more players don't be doing that. Y'all, did they be scared or some shit? Cause I'd be damn, nigga, you sliding to me like that. Like if you're like really actually trying to take me out, bro, I'm swinging first. I don't care. I don't care. I'm crashing the fuck out.
In his face.
So you can check me all you want. I'm getting my get back. You ain't finna make it seem like I'm no bitch, bro.
2 games later, Greg Nettles of the Yankees doesn't even pretend to slide. He
damn
and nails Frank Wright in the shoulder and head.
Nah, yo,
this works, and the first baseman drops the ball.
That is tough.
However, don't argue. Instead, they go for revenge. The next day, George Brett slides into third and gives Nettles a push while doing it. Nettles then proceeds to kick him in the face.
Nigga, you ain't Randy Orton. Oh shit. He got his get back though. That was a clean shot.
All 3 of these plays were deemed,
bro, hit his ass with a punt kick, man.
Even after 2 tackles, a shove, a kick in the face, and a full-on brawl, not a single player got suspended, fined, or even ejected. And this debauchery in one of MLB's biggest stages worried the league. They went to the rulebook and realized this was actually illegal. Any runner who deliberately interferes with a ball or fielder who is fielding a batted ball with the obvious intent to break up a double play is out for interference. It's in the rule book and had been in the rule book forever, yet for some reason, nobody ever called it. So,
Nigga
based
tried
on
to
Hal
leapfrog.
McRae's slide, MLB made something called the Hal McRae rule, which wasn't even a new rule. It had been there forever, but now umpires were instructed to call interference on any runner who takes out an infielder while not within reach
Yeah,
of
bro,
the
they
bat.
trying to
This made
purposely
baseball
do that
somewhat
shit, bro.
safer, but in reality,
They
if you
lame
were
as
in
hell
reach
for
of the
that.
base, you still had free reign to destroy people. And that's what hard-nosed players like Chase Utley did, especially when he played the Mets. In fact, the incident that originally caused this notorious play actually happened 4 years prior. On a ground ball to third, Chase Utley comes in hard, taking out 20-year-old rookie Ruben Tejada. And the Mets didn't like this. Jose Reyes told the media he didn't think it was a clean slide and that he could have hurt Tejada. The next day, Carlos Beltran tries to get revenge. He targets Utley on this slide, but at the last second, Utley's shortstop saves him. Intercepting this throw caused Beltran to whiff on the slide altogether, admitting later he was targeting Utley for what he did to Tejada and that he, quote, wanted to hit somebody. I wish I would have hit somebody.
That's
but it took
crazy.
4 more years for this to really boil over. In 2015, during Matt Harvey's highly anticipated return to New York after Tommy John, Chase Utley played spoiler, taking him deep in the first inning. Then the Phillies almost killed Wilmer Flores
shit.
with a pitch up and in. After blowing the game
Yo,
open,
I know that
the
hurt. I ain't
Mets
gonna lie,
get
getting hit with a
nailed
90 mile per hour
as Michael
fastball,
Cuddyer
bro.
also gets hit in the hand and has to leave the game. So when the Mets wanted revenge, it was
I feel like some
obvious
pitchers be doing that shit
who
on
was going to
purpose,
pay
bro.
for this. In his next at bat, Matt Harvey nails Utley in
Oh
the
yeah,
back,
I would
stares him
have
down
rushed
as
to
Utley
the
looks
plate,
at
bro. I ain't
him
gonna lie.
and laughs.
Charge that
This
nigga.
was obviously on purpose.
Charge the
However,
fucking
Utley
mound, bro.
seemed
Real shit.
completely fine with getting hit. He understood why and didn't take it
The
personal.
fuck is in
He
his
was completely
mouth?
Fine with getting hit. He understood
What's in his mouth right here, bro?
why and didn't take it personal. There was no reason for this to escalate further. The Phillies were terrible while the Mets were a first place team, so there was no real rivalry that could truly blossom. But in August, when Utley was traded to the Dodgers, that changed everything. These two teams were on a collision course, located in the 2 biggest markets in America, with pitching matchups that included DeGrom versus Kershaw, Greinke versus Syndergaard, not to mention Matt Harvey and Bartolo Colon. This was likely the most anticipated divisional matchup of the decade. Nobody even remembered the skirmish 6 months ago, not to mention the slide 4 years ago. Why would they? Utley was on a completely different team, but in game 2, with the tying run on third, a potential double play ball was hit, and Chase Utley did what he always did.
Oh shit! I was looking at the bottom. Oh damn! Hold up. I'm starting to see a trend. Hold up. Where's the other one at?
Immediately, this
Hope I
play
can
was
find it.
controversial for a plethora of did, especially when
Okay,
he
never mind.
played the Mets. In fact,
Alright,
the
never
incident
mind,
that
never mind.
originally
Didn't even start sliding till he was even with the bag. This is a play you used to see that happen a lot 30 years ago.
Damn!
Very rarely see it happen now.
Bro almost landed on his
This
neck.
play was controversial for a plethora of reasons. Utley destroyed Ruben Tejada. This is the same player he slid into 4 years ago that originally caused friction with the Mets. But this time,
Damn, so he got something against this nigga, huh?
Before he could even stand,
Fuck this bitch or
David
something?
Wright is seen glaring into the Dodgers
nah.
dugout.
Oh,
This
nah.
play
He
would
knew
go into
exactly what he
effect
was doing,
Tejada
bro.
for years to come, but in the meantime, there were other issues.
Hey,
The Mets
hey,
are
if I see,
arguing-
if I'm this Tejada nigga and I see him again, bro, it's on, bro. Real
This
shit.
slide is
We throwing
illegal.
hands.
Per the rules, the
We
runner
throwing
on
hands,
first
bro.
should
I
be
don't give a
out
fuck. This is the
run.
second time he done
Count
did this shit to
and
this
it
nigga.
is Over. But the Dodgers were also angry. They not only argued that the slide was legal, they argued that Utley himself was also safe because Tejada never touched second base, but the Mets also point out that Utley himself didn't touch second base either. Another debate ensued. If neither player touches a base and the play is called dead, who is rewarded the base? After several minutes of confusion and review, umpires came out with a verdict saying the runner on first is safe. The run that scored counts, and not only was the slide completely legal, but Ruben Tejada never touched second, and Chase Utley was now also safe. A decision that may have ruined Chase Utley's life. By the time he could
I ain't gonna lie, it should have did a re-hit. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you,
Jose Reyes, Pedro Martinez, Justin Upton, and many more had already fired off tweets calling the play dirty before the game was even over. When the game
let that nigga Utley do that shit to me, bro. He won't want to do that shit again. I promise you that.
David Murphy said
I'm putting that nigga in a chokehold. Real shit.
Called it a tackle. Pull
a Mike Tyson on that nigga, bite his ear off.
Utley has injured
real shit.
Before. Matt Harvey questioned the play, and even Utley himself, when asked if the slide was dirty, said, quote, "It depends who you're talking to," which was accurate.
Nah, he knows a dirty
player in the
bro.
league at the time, but also got a ton of supporters. Former teammate Shane Victorino called him tough and a winner. Mark Mulder, Tony Gwynn Jr., and plenty of other players commended Utley for playing hard. As Kenley Jensen put it, they all believed, quote, the game was becoming too sensitive, but MLB
what you mean, bro?
Did not think that. The very next day, an article in MLB came out saying it was time to ban out the takeout slide. The umpires deemed this slide legal and stood by it, but the league themselves were already digging into rules to prove this was illegal. Rule 601 says a runner who interfered with a, quote, obvious attempt at a double play is out. The batter is also out and no run can score. And MLB themselves pointed to Rule 5.09, which says you can't intentionally interfere with a fielder attempting to catch a thrown ball. These rules were both in the rulebook and both clearly stated that takeout slides were illegal. At least that's what MLB thought, using these rules as justification to suspend Utley for 2 games.
Only 2 games is crazy. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Utley immediately appealed the suspension and was in uniform.
Should have been like 5 games.
Going to New York as public enemy number 1. He was harassed the entire game, but never entered the game. Utley was a part-time player at this point, so this benching likely had nothing to do with the incident.
Now he's gotta walk on the cane.
Further escalation. The Mets won 2 of the next 3 games, won the series, as Utley only went to the plate 1 more time for the rest of the series, avoiding any further conflict. This conflict, however, was far from over, because despite what the rule says, suspending Utley made 0 sense. The rulebook stated a runner could not intentionally interfere with a fielder trying to make a throw for the obvious purpose of crashing the pivot man on a double play. And although Utley was obviously trying to interfere with a fielder to stop a double play, even admitting it after the game, this rule also states the runner's intentions have to be, quote, obvious. Other rules that address takeout slides use words like, quote, deliberately and obvious intent. These are subjective terms. The rule itself states that this is a judgment call, so it's up to umpires to decide which sliding actions constitute obvious intent. And that precedent had already been set for decades. After the Hal McRae rule in 1978, interference began getting called on runners who went out of the baseline to break up double plays. But if you did this, umpires wouldn't call it. In 1988, Will Clark comes in hard to take out the double play, then proceeds to get kicked, slapped in the head, and punched by multiple before a brawl begins. By this time, a decade after the McRae rule, some players were already starting to get upset with dangerous takeout slides. Players began seeing certain slides as dangerous, while others took pride in playing hard and destroying fielders any chance they could, which would put them at risk of getting themselves or their teammates drilled. However, it wasn't against the rules. Umpires decided or were told that if a player slid within reach of the bag or was still in the baseline, it wouldn't be interference. Just take Albert Bell, who famously destroyed Jose Vidro on this play. He was ridiculed, fined, and suspended for this. Yet MLB umpires themselves say Bell never left the baseline, and this was completely legal. So during the appeal
Bro
process,
completely
Chase Utley's
ran
defense
over this
argued
nigga,
that
man.
Chase Utley's slide was
That
illegal.
shit is
That
crazy.
means MLB had missed or ignored hundreds, if not thousands, of interference calls in the past few years alone. And MLB really didn't have a response to that. Chase Utley's suspension was overturned. And this resulted in two things. People getting angry and other people also getting angry for a completely different reason. But before we get to that, a quick
Yo!
from today. Still getting angry for a completely different reason. But before we get to that,
What the fuck, bro? Close
people
the
also
schools,
getting angry for a
nigga.
completely different reason.
Gang.
But before we get to that, a
These niggas gotta be drunk. There's no fucking way they're doing this shit
quick
sober.
word from today's sponsor.
They gotta have like a
This video is
couple.
brought to you by
couple Bud Lights in there.
Lineups and use code lineup. Run you is referred to as the Utley rule. To clear up confusion around the sliding rule and make the game safer, they announced players who fail to do a quote bona fide slide will now be called for interference. Meaning, if you make contact with a fielder on a slide before first touching the ground, that is illegal. If you make contact with a fielder without being physically able to reach out and touch the base, that is illegal. If you are unable to remain on the base after the completion of a slide, that is illegal. And if you change your pathway to make contact with a fielder, that's also
crazy.
an illegal slide. With a month, this rule caused people to completely lose it. DJ LeMahieu called it stupid and actually made the game more dangerous. Tony Maserati called it the wussification of baseball. Marty Brennerman called the league sissies. Dallas Keuchel
That's
asked if they were
crazy.
even playing baseball anymore.
Probably can't get
Even
canceled
people
for
like
that. I ain't
Pedro
gonna lie.
Martinez, who originally
say that shit
called
nowadays.
the slide dirty,
Motherfuckers
were
will
now
cancel you
saying
for
the
anything.
rule was
I ain't gonna lie.
terrible.
So that's why I gotta be
Slides
watching what I say,
innocent
cause
as this were now
nigga,
being
I'll
called
say some
illegal.
crazy
This
shit in a
slide
minute.
erased runs and cost the Blue Jays a game. This innocent slide was now illegal and ended a game for Houston, while slides like this were supposedly completely fine. And all of these happened within the first month or two of the season. AJ Hinch came out saying the rule went too far. Joe Madden came out saying it was over legislation. Manager John Gibbons said, quote, maybe we'll come out and wear dresses tomorrow. And all of this was happening because of
Yo,
one
motherfuckers
slide
trying to dress up like
made by
Zaya Wade and
Chase
shit.
Utley. But if baseball was getting soft, nobody told Utley because he was about to be in the
Yo,
middle
oh my
of the
gosh,
old school
bro.
baseball war. Because while the baseball world groaned about these rule changes, there was another subset of fans just
A
as
wanted
angry
poster
at
is
the league
crazy.
for letting Utley off the hook. And these were mostly Mets
they
fans.
definitely drunk.
7
Yup.
months after
Like I
letting
said.
Utley off the hook. And these
Look at all these beer cans right here, bro. Nigga got one
were
in his
mostly
hand.
Mets fans.
Told you
7
these
months
niggas
after the
gotta be
slide, it
drunk.
was
Ain't no
obvious
sober
Ruben
nigga
Tejada
out here
wasn't
doing
the
that
same
shit.
player. Since then, accusations had come out saying Utley had never even personally reached out to Tejada to apologize. Although Utley says he tried and even sent him a bottle of tequila, that didn't cause
Really,
Mets
bro?
fans to forgive him. Utley had already played the Mets in Los Angeles and no altercations took place. However, going into New York, Utley told the media he still expected the Mets to try to get revenge. The Mets
I would too.
were adamant they wouldn't. And in his first game back in New York,
Ain't no I
he
wouldn't,
was
bro. Hey,
booed
that nigga step up to the plate, I'm throwing a 90-mile-per-hour fastball at his face. Real shit, bro. I'm not
relentlessly.
playing.
However, there was no revenge as Utley went on.
No
to have
revenge?
a
Nigga, y'all
4
pussy.
RBI
The
night.
fuck?
But the next day, he
I'm
stepped
getting my
into the
get
box
back,
against
nigga.
Noah Syndergaard, and on the
The
very
hell?
first pitch of the at bat,
Yeah. Yeah, he tried to. Yeah. Yeah.
He threw behind Utley. Did they just kick
Syndergaard throws at Utley.
I would've hit him, though.
disconnected, and
Shit,
in
I
one of
wouldn't
the
have
most
missed.
infamous videos in baseball internet history, manager Terry Collins loses it.
I think I remember seeing this clip, though.
Terry.
I'm a punk sucker. Okay, Unc.
Audio
Okay,
wasn't supposed to
Unc.
get out.
Tommy, that's fucking bullshit. You know it. Then you talk to me about it. Then. Okay.
You gotta give us a shot.
You know what?
You gotta give us
Terry,
a shot.
okay,
Tom.
listen to me. Let me hear what I'm saying, okay?
But I ain't gonna lie, that is crazy dick eat, bro. Just cause the ball went outside, you know what I'm saying? Went outside the damn the nigga, bro. You gonna kick him out for that? But if old boy would have slid into another nigga, they wanna kick him out. Like, bro, that shit crazy. That's major dicky. I ain't gonna lie.
Then you talk to me about it then. Okay. You gotta give us a shot. You know what? You gotta give us a shot. Okay, listen to me. Let me hear what I'm saying, okay? You get your shot. You had your shot right there. In the situation. Well, why you know the situation.
MLB mics up umpires all the time, but per their policy, Fox is supposed to delete any unused audio immediately after the game.
I don't even get a shot, Tommy. Because that makes it worse. Terry, that makes it fucking worse. I know it. But MLB did nothing to that guy. Nothing. Okay, that I can't control that, Terry.
Somebody at Fox saw this, probably thought it was hilarious, saved it for themselves, then leaked it later.
That's crazy.
Terry, listen, I'm telling you, our ass is in the jackpot now. Okay? Okay, that's what I'm just telling you. You know what? That's you got it. Okay, get it. You got everything out.
The Mets believed they were entitled to get payback for Utley's slide. Ruben Tejada was never the same again. He only played 36 games this season, missed the entirety of 2018, and was out of the league before he turned 30.
Oh
Utley's
my
slide,
gosh,
intentional
wow.
or not, cut his career short. So
See, I ain't gonna lie. This is why I said I would have got my get back, bro. What you mean you ended my teammate's career, nigga? Oh, trust and believe. He went up to that play he want to when I'm pitching. I promise you I'm headhunting, bro.
Utley
I'm
would
in
have
your
to
fucking
pay for
career.
this, but this ejection basically prevented that from happening. MLB was making it clear player safety was their #1 concern. Not only would they no longer allow players to blow up fielders on the base pass,
If it was their concern, they would have suspended, bro, for more than 2 games, and then they repoed it, bro.
Pitches.
Like, nah, bro. This not how shit gonna roll around here, bro. I'm sorry.
Violence, MLB made
Damn,
it clear
oh,
when it
shit.
came to takeout slides and payback pitches, the violent Wild West nature of decades past was over, and it was all thanks to one play.
That shit is crazy. What the fuck, MMG? That nigga look. Bro, why is he making his face, bro? But hey, man, I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what other baseball videos y'all want to react to. Without further ado, I'm out.
I'ma make them feel me, make them people when they chow me. And if you don't know me, I'ma make sure that you know me. I hate to say it, but I really think I'm broke. But I know I'm chosen, I really know I'm chosen. I know I'm chosen. I was just lost a year ago, but now I'm focused. When good at sports, this microphone can be my trophy. Not taking drugs, I found a better way of coping.